What is going on, everybody? Maximus Keyes back with another video for all of you people, episode 3 of Genre Evolution. And before we continue with this video, I want everyone to press like, subscribe, favorite, and share this video to anybody that you know. Let's get started. So, I've been an alternative rock fan for quite a while, and pretty much, I remember a long time ago when I was in school, I was pretty much speaking to my teacher about music, and pretty much I mentioned the term alternative rock, and pretty much he didn't understand the term, he didn't know why the term existed, and he really doesn't know the history of alternative rock. So on this episode of Genre Evolution, we're going to be talking about the history of alternative rock and why it matters a lot. So pretty much, alternative rock is a style that's mixed with so many different influences that has been in music for so many different years. It's mixed with new wave that's been in the music industry since the late 70s, thanks to the Police, Devo, and the Cars. Punk rock, thanks to the MC5, the Stooges, and Death. Hardcore punk, thanks to Black Flag, Dead Kennedys, and the Bad Brains. And post-punk, thanks to people like Joy Division, The Fall, and the Swans. Now, all the different bands I named took over either the 70s or the 80s. The bands that transcended throughout the 90s with the alternative sound were people like 4 Non Blondes, Radish, Self, Blind Melon, and plenty more. Now, a lot of you people that probably just don't listen to alternative rock or have never heard an alternative rock song at all and just wonder why not call it punk rock based on what it is mixed with, I'll explain. If you look up the term alternative in the dictionary, you're gonna find this: of one or more things available as another possibility. New wave, which is mixed inside of alternative rock music, is of course gonna make the punkish sound a bit different, specifically because new wave is mixed with pop music, because with traditional punk or proto-punk as well, it was a blues-based genre. Songs like 1969 by the Stooges, or Sheena is a Punk Rocker by the Ramones, or Looking for a Kiss by the New York Dolls have similar changes of the blues scale. And when you add pop into the mix, it's going to change the whole dynamic. But the genre is still going to have the hardcore punk energy, but it's also going to have the same experimental ways as post-punk. Now, one band in particular that actually was very diverse and that is mixed with different elements that I've mentioned about 2 seconds ago actually, is a band named Self. Now, Self is a band that got started back in 1993, and they had released a record in 1995 by the name of Subliminal Plastic Motives. Now, of course, they're an alternative rock band, but the genres that swim in between what they've always played was power pop and hip hop. Now, one of the biggest songs off of the record, Subliminal Plastic Motives, that describes what I'm talking about is a song by the name of So Low. And if we're gonna mention that song, we might as well mention one of their songs from 2001 that was on the Shrek soundtrack called Stay Home. Another band that showed a good amount of diversity within their music is a group by the name of Radish. Now, Radish is post-grunge, and post-grunge happens to be mixed with alternative rock, grunge, and hard rock. And they've also self-proclaimed a genre by the name of sugar metal, with songs like Little Pink Stars, Hello, and Simple Sincerity. One thing that I can definitely think that all of us can admit is that alternative rock really has no limit based on what they play. I mean, you had 4 Non Blondes who had a funk song called Superfly, and they were an alternative rock band. Even Rage Against the Machine showed a lot of diversity within their music, but it was more politically driven, which is why it will seem a little bit harsher than the other bands. Specifically because punk, alternative, and hip-hop have somewhat of the same vein, if you really think about it. And because of it being somewhat in the same vein, it's not exactly very hard to understand how it can be mixed with each other so subtly. But my point is with this whole video is that alternative rock has a very big place in history, and me personally, I feel that the genre does not get enough credit from the public, and I really do think that it should. Thank you to all of you who took the time to watch this video. Please like, subscribe, share this video to whoever you know, and favorite, and let me know what your opinion is when it comes to alternative rock. And please check out some more videos that are on this channel of my band, KOM. We've got a lot more new videos coming very soon on this channel, so do not be a stranger. Please do not be a stranger. Have a great rest of the day, and peace to to all of you.